The 150th Open Championship, or the British Open as some like to call it, will tee off at the home of golf of St Andrews on Thursday. It will be the 30th time that the course has hosted this prestigious tournament, and although balls and clubs and flights and distances have changed over the years, the course still presents a rather unique challenge for the world's best golfers. With just 2 par 3s and 2 par 5s, the importance is on par 4 scoring. There aren't many holes where a player can card a big score in either direction. The long par 4 17th is the only hole where the expected double bogey or worse rate is more than 5%, meaning a lot of birdies, pars and bogeys will be carded. So what does that mean for who we are predicting to enjoy success at the old course? Well, the world's #1 golfer right now, according to our FRACAS ranking, of which you can read more about on the analyst.com, is Rory McIlroy. So perhaps it's no surprise that we are making the Northern Irishman favourite to enjoy success this weekend, with a 6.18% chance of winning and adding a 5th major to his honours board. It would be his 2nd Open Championship triumph, following success in 2014 at Royal Liverpool, so long as his short club game is on point. Perhaps the hottest man in the golfing world is our 2nd favourite. Back-to-back wins for Xander Schauffele has been impressive, and even more so, he hasn't finished outside of the top 20 since the Masters. He's closely followed in our ranking by the last 3 major winners, with Justin Thomas sitting as our 3rd favourite. Actually, he's the 2nd best court fit amongst players in our top 20 win percentage. Now, as ever, we like to take a look at a couple of other names that you should be keeping your eye on this weekend, none more so than Seamus Power. He is one of the best par 4 scorers in the field, according to our FRACAS model that you can take an interactive look at right now on the analyst.com. As we can see here, his projected birdie rate on par 4s is 3.18% better than the field expected rate. Add in his impressive form at the majors so far this year, finishing 27th at the Masters, 9th at the PGA Championship and 12th at the US Open, and the Irishman could be eyeing another top 20 finish. And how about keeping your eye on Sadom Kalkanjana? He hasn't exactly torn it up in the 2 Live Golf International Series events so far, but those 2 courses were long and long, according to our model, venues that don't suit the Thailand's players' style. He has amassed 4 finishes inside the top 3 this season, primarily on the Asian Tour, but a 3rd place finish at the International Series England means he can carry his form out of East Asia. A potential long shot for overall success, sure, but our model actually gives him a 0.3% chance of success, similar to that of fellow Live golfer Bryson DeChambeau and Jason Kokrak. And don't be surprised if he makes a hot start at St Andrews and is in contention in the early going. One last thing, we won't be shocked if it ends up in a playoff this weekend. 3 of the last 9 Open Championships to be hosted on the old course at St Andrews has gone in that way. Consistency is going to be the key to success this weekend, and you can keep up to date with all the latest from the FRACAS model and our predictions on the analyst.com across the whole weekend.